is my meditation all the day, all the night, morning through night. And I delight in the law of the Lord, and on his law I meditate day and night. Morning Meditations with C.J. Marshall.
Good morning. Who is my neighbor? Is it just somebody next door that you ask for a jug of milk when you run out? Or is it much deeper than that? This is a question that was asked of Jesus in Luke chapter 10, and let's read this occasion. In Luke chapter 10, verse 25, it says, "And behold, a certain lawyer stood up and tested him, saying, Teacher, what shall I do to inherit eternal life? And he said to him, What is written in the law? What is your reading of it? So he answered and said, You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. And he said to him, You have answered wisely, rightly. Do this and you will live. But he, wanting to justify himself, this is what most people want. We want to justify ourselves. He answered and said to Jesus, Who is my neighbor? Who is my neighbor? And Jesus proceeds to tell him, this lawyer, a familiar parable. And where a band of robbers beat this guy up, a man is walking on the road and he gets beat up by a band of robbers, and a priest walks by and sees him beaten and blind and beaten and robbed. He passes on the other side. And then somebody else passes by, he sees him beaten and robbed. He passed by on the other side as well. But a good Samaritan, Jews had no dealings with Samaritans, sees this guy, has compassion, and takes him and washes him up. He gets him on, puts him on his own horse, takes him to an inn, makes sure he is taken care of. And at the end of the story, he says, Jesus challenges the lawyer. Which one was a neighbor to the man who fell among the thieves? The lawyer said, the one who took care of him. He couldn't even say his name. That Samaritan was the good guy. We are surrounded with people, a whole world of people who need the gospel, who need a helping hand. Who is my neighbor? Whoever needs help. This guy who was beaten and robbed and left for dead needed help, and this Samaritan recognized them. And it doesn't matter that he was Jewish and that he was Samaritan, he just did what needed to be done. We need to be a neighbor. We need to be looking for neighbors and being helpful to those in need, whoever they are. Whatever our disagreements may be, we can help. Let's help wherever we can. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Morning Meditations. May we always be like the psalmist that says, "Oh, how I love you all. It is my meditation all the day." I'll see you next time. God bless.
Morning meditations, oh how I love thy law. It is my meditation all the day, all the night, morning through night. And I delight in the law of the Lord, and on his law I meditate day and night.